Welcome back, Spanish 1, and we are now going to talk about the verb gustar as it is used with nouns. This can be found on page 145 of your textbook. And we already learned and went over gustar. The verb gustar means to like. And it's unlike the regular verbs. Regular verbs, you find your subject, you match them up. But gustar works very differently. So we're going to kind of walk you through a review of gustar, and then I'll teach you the difference between with verbs and with nouns. So the first digit in your code is a 6. And let's talk about gustar. So gustar always has a friend with it. Okay? And these friends are me, te, le, nos, os, and les. And these friends, that's a D, sorry. These friends refer to the subject. So if I like, we use me. You like is te. He, she, or you formal is le. Nos is we like. Os, y'all like. And then les is you all or they like. Okay, so that's how we take care of and identify subjects. Now the next part, most verbs have 6 forms. Gustar only has 2, and it's either gusta or gustan. And by now, you should realize those are the third person conjugations of the verb gustar. So, gusta or gustan refers to the object. The first number in our code is a 6 for this video. So, now let me explain the difference between gusta and gustan. Gusta works for singular nouns and any or all verbs. And we learned it before with verbs. So, for instance, I like to read. Me gusta leer. That is an E there. Sorry about that. So, me gusta leer. I like to read. Or you could say, now it works even if there's multiple verbs. We like to listen to music and read. So you've got 2 verbs, to listen to music and to read. But we change me to nos because we went from I to we. And then gusta still because my objects are verbs, to listen and read. And then escuchar música y leer. So even though I've got 2 verbs, escuchar música and leer, we still use gusta. So anytime you like an activity, an action, some type of verb, it's always gusta. Okay? Now, Gusta also works for singular nouns. So, to like a thing. So, for instance, Juan likes the desk. Okay? A Juan le, to match Juan, gusta el escritorio. Okay? We could have Miguel y Isabel like the book. So, a Miguel y a Isabel les, to match Isabel and Miguel since it's plural, gusta el libro. It's still gusta because we like the book. Okay? So that's gusta. Now let's talk about gustan. Gustan can only be used with plural nouns or multiple singular nouns. So let me show you what I mean by this. So let's say Juan likes dogs. Dogs is a plural noun. So a Juan le matches up with Juan. Gustan los perros. And since dogs is plural, we use gustan. Second number is an 8. So far in the code we have a 6 and an 8. You could say we like pizza and ice cream. We like is nos gusta. And we're going to make it gustan because we have two singular nouns. Nos gustan pizza y helado. Okay, we have multiple singular nouns. We have multiple singular nouns, so we use gustan. So that's the difference between gusta and gustan. Now, let's talk a little bit more about some of the other things you're seeing in the sentence. For instance, anytime you put a subject before the Gustar friend, you must put an a before the subject. So, a Juan le gustan los perros. Notice in this example here, there's no subject before the Gustar friend. It's just nos, so we don't need the a. If you were to put a subject, in this case, it would be a nosotros. Okay? You only need to put the subject out there when you're in the third person. So the third person needs a subject. And then there's two oddballs. You can't say yo. You must say me. You can't say to. You have to say t. So you could say me gusta comer. I like to eat. If you want to do a question, ¿qué te gusta hacer a ti? Says, what do you like to do? So, had to take a break there for a second. And I kind of forgot where we're at with the code. So, 684 is your third number. 684 are the first three. That should about cover it with Gustar. We've already done it. We're just adding the part where you go to Gustan. So we'll work through this and have some questions. I'm sure. Write some down. If you got anything, I'll go over them with you in class. And otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow. Fourth digit of the code is a 9. Thanks. We'll see you tomorrow.